Now then, it says here we're going to call on Mr. Williams to give us a song. When I used to play rugby, that was a very naughty way of starting things for the evening. We'll call on Len and Barbara. Well, Len and Barbara.
Probably one of Flanders and Swan's best loved and best known songs. I always think it has every ingredient for success. It's basically a love story, and it's set in the dark continent of Africa, and it's all about animals. It's called The Hippopotamus. A bold hippopotamus was standing one day on the banks of the cool Shalimar. He gazed at the bottom as it peacefully lay by the light of the evening star. Away on the hillside sat combing her hair his fair hippopotami maid. This hippopotamus was no ignoramus and sang her this sweet serenade. Mud, mud, glorious mud, nothing quite like it for cooling the blood. So follow me, follow, down to the hollow, and let us follow in glorious mud. The fair hippopotami aimed to entice from a seat on the hillside above. Now she hadn't got a bar to give her advice, and came tiptoeing down to her love. Like thunder, the forest re-echoed the sound of the song that they sang as they met. His inamorata adjusted her garter and lifted her voice in duet. Nothing quite like it for cooling the blood. And now let us follow in Poor hippopotami began to convene on the banks of that river so wide. I wonder what have I now to say of the scene that ensued on the Shalimar side. They died all at once with an ear-splitting splosh, then rose to the surface again. A regular army of hippopotami, singing this haunting refrain all together now. Mud, mud, glorious mud, nothing quite like it for cooling the blood. So follow me, follow, down to the hollow, and let us follow in glorious mud. Actually, it's supposed to be the end of my offering. But you'll be sorry to hear. I got to thinking about this, the first song I sang, this Gasman Cometh, because it was written by a Brit to make poke fun at British workmen and mainly for a British audience. And of course, things like, they're not like that here, are they? We're very much a multinational choir, a multinational multinational community here. So, when it comes to things like building maintenance, we rely very much on the Asian community to look after us, and we all know how good a job they do at that. So, So what I thought it would be nice to sort of have another look at that song, but put it in a local context. So that it is water. Have another look at this song in a local context. This is my tribute to the Asian Workforce Building Maintenance Division in Oman. So everybody else is using crib sheets, so why shouldn't I? The ink isn't wet on it yet. This is actually based. Thank you. This is actually based on a true story. So, well, nearly based on a true story. But something happened to a colleague of mine up on Man Garrison a few years ago. It really is. This is true. This is slower than the first one because I don't know the words. 'Twas on a Saturday morning, my ball got stuck again. It was jamming on the carpet and becoming quite a pain. The agent said, "No problem, sir, I'll send the chippy in." So I said, "Well, send him quickly, 'cause my patience wearing thin." Oh, let's all clap hands for the Asian artisan. On a Sunday morning, the chippy first dropped in. By then he was 3 hours late, I don't know where he'd been. Raised the hinges up an inch, so as to clear the floor. But the frame remained the same, so I couldn't close the door. On a Monday morning, the chippy ventured back. He gave me quite a nasty look, I think I'd call it black. Cut the top right off the door, it really took no time. But when I came to close it, the lock was misaligned. It was on a Tuesday morning, the foreman came to look. He said, "Oh, dearie, dearie me, this was not done by the book. I'll send a real expert in and the needful will be done." So I waited in all day, and of course he didn't come. On a Wednesday morning, the so-called expert came. He saw the bottom off the door, dropped the hinges down again. It was then I made a bad mistake by going to the shop. Because when I got back, you guessed I found a gap across the top. It was on a Thursday morning they delivered my new door. They said, "This one much better than the one you had before." But the carpet was subjected to so much dirt and muck that when I came to close it, I found it was really stuck. And was all